Ill kid, let's go. It's that time of year, go on, put your hands up. Sing it till you can't, this gonna be the anthem. Home for the holidays, spend it with your family. Roasting up a turkey, all the kids are eating candy. Just looking at the mantle, all the stocking tongue, just right. We gon' live it up, we gon' really have a fun night. This is really Christmas, never let your friends miss you. Cause in the end, you can't take the money with you. Presents under trees wrapped up with a big O. See the smiles on the children, this is what we here for. Papa need a new pair of shoes, watch me roll the dice, enjoying every minute. No gimmick, this the fucking life. Sitting by the fire, you know, sipping on a few beers. I'm wishing everybody Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Dancing like you don't care, feet on the floor, mistletoe hanging, plus the freak on the door. Laughing by the tree, oh my God, my family killing me. Talking about Santa, how he coming down the chimney. You know, right here on the rooftop, we all got his nose red, did he hit the tool shop? Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We're going just right, cause you know it's just only one now. Yeah, it's only one night. Don't ever let my magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only meant for one ride. Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We do it just right. Cause you know it's only one night. It's only one night. Don't ever let the magic pass by. Don't let it pass by. Cause this life only meant for one ride. City, sipping on some Henny, damn I'm feeling litty. Stars in the sky, what a wonderful life. Because we here right now and I don't wanna die. Just wanna spend every minute right here with my loved ones. Brothers, sisters, you know my cousins, aunts and uncles, you know the rest. My whole family over my spice. And yes, I know sometimes you really have your day wrong. But here's a cup with some rum, pour some eggnog. We gon' live it up, boys, feeling glorious. We gon' do it big like a man notorious. I'm wishing that the new year staying prosperous. Lots of wealth, lots of health, that's the obvious. Watch out for the haters in the audience. Fuck the negativity, stay positive. Cause I'ma live it up, do it just right. We do it just right. Cause you know there's only one night. There's only one night. Don't ever let it pass by. Nah, don't let it pass by. Cause this night only live for one night. Rich TV Live, from the Rich TV Live family to you, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Peace.
Shout out to Ill Kid. And man, the big news, guys, the big news on a Sunday. On a Sunday, Detroit, Michigan has just legalized cannabis as of today. That's the big news, and it is official. 2 Midwestern states are breaking into the recreational marijuana market, and dispensaries are expecting huge crowds today. I saw the crowds. There were literally hundreds of people lined up, waiting for their cannabis, waiting for their medicine, waiting to make history. It's true. And congratulations to anyone that is in Michigan that is able to take advantage of this. Legal weed sales began Sunday in Michigan, where a handful of dispensaries in Ann Arbor plan to be open for business. The landmark moment in the state's cannabis industry comes amid a temporary ban on the sale of vaping devices in Michigan as health officials investigate the causes of vaping-related lung illnesses nationwide. In Illinois, where officials are grappling with a lack of racial equity in the cannabis industries, sales are expected to begin New Year's Day. So Illinois is a month away. Michigan is legal as of today. The states are the 10th. Michigan is now the 10th legal recreational state in America, and Illinois will be the 11th nationwide to allow recreational marijuana sales. 33 states allow the sale of marijuana for medical use, which Michigan legalized in 2008, followed by Illinois in 2013. So anyone over the age of 21 with a valid state ID or driver's license can purchase recreational marijuana from licensed retailers. In Michigan, residents can legally possess, this is pretty big, 2.5 ounces on their person or up to 10 ounces at home. I said, pardon. In Canada, we're only allowed 1 ounce. You guys are allowed to have 10 ounces at home? Blood fire. That's crazy. In Illinois, residents will be able to have up to 30 grams of cannabis flower, 5 grams of concentrate, and 500 milligrams of THC in products such as edibles. Non-Illinois residents in the state may possess up to only half as much as residents. However, some restrictions still apply. Landowners can ban cannabis use, and employers can prohibit employees from having THC in their system. It's illegal to drive while impaired and to possess marijuana on federal land. This is big news, guys. This is big news for people in Michigan, and Illinois is right around the corner, and we just have to bring it to you first because that's just what we do. And I'm watching the Raptors game. They're up by 20 right now over Utah. And while I'm watching the Raptors game, I'm seeing all these people lining up to get their cannabis. And I thought, it's pretty cool. Maybe we just go live and talk about it, since it is the biggest news of the day. And people should know. People should know. This is happening. Legalization is happening. Everybody that thinks the legalization is not happening is clearly on another planet. Like, this is happening, folks. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you agree with it or not, this is happening. This is the 10th and 11th state in America to legalize recreational cannabis. Wow. Landowners can ban cannabis use, and employers can prohibit employees from having THC in their systems. It's illegal to drive while impaired and to possess marijuana on federal land and federally funded facilities, including some hospitals, public housing, and more. Michigan's medical marijuana industry serves nearly 300,000 people, but could serve about 1.5 million people in the recreational market, according to estimates from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Whew! 1.5 million is big. Illinois has a much smaller medical marijuana industry, serving about 91,000 people. So we're talking, Michigan's more than 3 times bigger than Illinois as far as how many medical marijuana patients they're serving. The state's recreational marijuana industry could serve nearly 1 million consumers living in the state, compounded by millions of tourists annually, according to a report by cannabis consulting firm Friedman and Koski. In Michigan, at least 3 shops are ready to go on day 1 today, and they're all in Ann Arbor. Those include Exclusive Brands, Arbor Wellness, and Greenstone Provisions. If there's anybody that is in Michigan that is part of the Rich TV Live community and wants to send me a video, please send me a video. I would love to see people waiting in line. I'd love to see the dispensaries, love to see the products, love to see the pricing. Let's get interactive with this. At 10 a.m. this morning, the retailers were expected to begin transferring up to 50% of their products from the medical side of the business to the new recreational market. In Illinois, sales are scheduled to begin at 6 a.m. January 1st, 2020. The state has 55 existing medical dispensaries, but regulators have licensed 29 stores so far, according to the Chicago Tribune. So you are still not able to transport weed out of state. Weed is still illegal at the federal level and cannot be taken across state lines by any form of transportation. So you're in a box, but that's okay. At least you got your cannabis in that box. So apparently communities are not necessarily buying in. Since Michiganders voted to approve legalizing recreational marijuana about a year ago, approximately 80% of municipalities in the state have opted out of allowing recreational sales in their communities. In early November, the Detroit City Council voted unanimously to opt out of the recreational business until January 31st. In Illinois, where the state legislature easily approved the sale of recreational marijuana this past spring, communities have been hesitant to allow businesses in their own backyards, particularly in the suburbs. While Chicago plans to allow cannabis sales, local aldermen may seek to opt out individual precincts. Illinois' law expunges drug offenses. The Illinois law aims to promote social equity by giving a leg up to minority entrepreneurs disproportionately impacted by poverty and the war on drugs. The law expunges certain drug based criminals' records and establishes a fund to provide financial resources for business startups. That the provision to help expunge marijuana offenses applies to people convicted of possessing a small amount of the drug who are not associated with violence, meaning that some 770,000 Illinois residents could have their convictions expunged, according to ACB News. That is so big. 770,000 Illinois residents could be going back home due to cannabis related charges. Some Illinois residents and politicians, however, say that minority groups are still being left out of the process. Earlier this month, a lottery to determine which businesses would gain the right to sell marijuana in Chicago attracted scrutiny when a viral photo posted to social media appeared to show a group of predominantly white men gathered in the room. That same afternoon, Mayor Lori Lightfoot said in a Twitter post that she was not satisfied with the current state of equity in the cannabis industry. Where else are recreational sales legal? In addition to Michigan and Illinois, 9 other states have legalized the sale and use of recreational marijuana for adults. They include Alaska, California, Colorado, Maine, Massachusetts, Oregon, Nevada, Vermont, and Washington, along with the District of Columbia. Efforts to legalize marijuana in New Jersey and in New York failed earlier this year. The legalization of recreational marijuana sales comes amid a national vaping epidemic that has caused serious lung illness in nearly 2,300 people, including 47 deaths in 49 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. On November 22nd, Michigan mandated a temporary halt of the sale of marijuana vapes and ordered that a portion of existing cannabis-infused vape cartridges get retested to ensure they don't contain an additive. Officials suspect that vitamin E acetate, an additive used in THC oil, may be linked to the illness. One retailer told the Detroit Free Press that vape sales make up to 30% of his business, raising questions about how the mandate may affect Michigan's recreational market. At least 2 people in Michigan and 3 in Illinois have died from a vaping-related injury. In September, President Donald Trump announced that he would ban flavored vaping products other than methanol and tobacco, but has yet to do so. Earlier this month, he held a meeting with industry and advocacy groups. That's the news. So Michigan is officially legal. Congratulations to everybody in Michigan, and Illinois is right around the corner. Illinois is right around the corner. What do you guys think about this? Let's read some of you guys' messages. Thank you guys for joining here. Rain Buns says it will be legal federally soon. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's going to happen. I've been saying it's going to happen, and it will happen. Good questions. What stocks will profit from this? Well, one of the companies that I think is going to profit from this big time is Vario Health. So Vario Health is really focused on doing business in Michigan. And Bruce Linton said that he's really focused on the Michigan market. That's one of the ones that I really think is going to profit from this big time. Inbred Jed says, hey, bro, coming to you from South Detroit. Inbred Jed, can you make a video of the dispensaries in Michigan? I'd love to post it. Love to let the people see. Ianthus? Is Ianthus doing business in Michigan? It's a good question. We definitely need to do more due diligence on who's going to be supplying Michigan. That's for sure. Infinite Possibility says, I think in Canada you can have unlimited amount at home, bro. I don't think so. I think you're allowed to have 1 ounce per person, or you're allowed to have an ounce per person in your home. That's of age. Trevor Ritchie says, congrats, Michigan, from your friendly Canadians. Yeah, I don't think Believe is one of the best companies out there. That's for sure. There's definitely better options out there. Ramdad says, oh my God, Ianthus is there. Dylan Fraser says, in Canada, you can grow 4 plants. Yes, that's true. So however much that yields, you're allowed to have. But I believe if you're purchasing and holding it, you're allowed to have 1 ounce per person in the home. Jesse says 2.5 ounces on your person. That's awesome. Yeah, and they said 10 ounces per person at the home. They said you're allowed to have 10 ounces at your home. So that's pretty big. Who's going to come to count? That's a good question. I don't know. Everybody's asking, is Ianthus there? Well, I think as a community, we need to do our due diligence and research and figure out exactly who's there. Five Finger Limited says, nice job, Dylan, on the video. Yes, thank you very much for your video, Dylan. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for smashing that like button. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Dustin Rice says, check their cash keeps dropping and they'll owe Oxley millions and they don't have any weed to sell. Neurosis says, Dixie Brands is partnered with Choice Labs in Michigan and they have 300,000 medical patients. There's Neurosis bringing in Dixie Brands. So we know that this is going to be big for Dixie Brands tomorrow. We got to watch Dixie Brands tomorrow, folks. Thank you, Neurosis. I appreciate you, man. Neurosis telling everyone to hit that like button. Kyle Bertrand says, this is beautiful as an investor. I'm happy. As a huge lover of weed, I'm happy for them. Yeah, this is great for people in Michigan. You know, some people were saying, you know, they don't have to go into the shadows and into the darkness to go to their illegal, you know, neighbors that are selling cannabis anymore. They can just walk into a store and buy it legally. So it's going to let people sleep better at night. Absolutely. Yes, it has to stay in the state. You're not allowed to cross state lines. That's true. It's pronounced Illinois. Sorry for saying Illinois. It's pronounced Illinois. So Illinois is going to be recreational legal as of January 1st. Michigan was recreationally legal as of today, December 1st, 2019. Five Finger Limited says, I want a bottle of the ACB drops. Fat Nut says, AYRSF, can we get together as a community and discuss this stock? Rich, what do you think, buddy? Which stock? Elad from Rich TV Shop says, Cyber Monday free shipping in richtvshop.com. Yeah, guys, get your ancillary products at richtvshop.com. T-shirts, hats, mugs, vapes, grinders, pipes, you name it, we got it. Infinite Possibility says one day Big Pharma will collapse. I don't think that that's possible. I think Big Pharma will just get involved in a big way. Kyle Bertrand says, but the USA has to make this a political thing to be voted. Sorry, you guys have so many messages. I'm just trying to keep up. I just lost my message, my point here. But USA has to make this a political thing to be voted, and you got to be down with pot. Yeah, I think that this is the direction that we're going in right now. It's going good, Chris. How are you? Watch fan turn into a huge fan of pot. Well, I think that Trump's going to win regardless. But if Trump needs a Trump card, he knows that he has it. And all he needs to do is legalize cannabis. So I think you will see some form of legalization moving in that direction. And it may be happening as early as the elections in this November coming up in America, 2020. Infinite Possibility says, keep your eyes on Cali tomorrow. Going to be a big day. Five Finger Limited says, I have been watching AYRSF Fat Nuts on their investor presentation. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like them. They have a tight float and they're really focused on creating profitability. Dan Valletta says, hey, Rich, how can we get your gummies in Canada? It's not legal for me to ship gummies across Canada right now, unfortunately. But as soon as it is, I'll let you guys know. Kevin asks, what companies are going to be affected by Michigan and Illinois? Well, Dixie Brands has been brought up. Another one that I know for sure is Vario Health, because Bruce Linton said that he's really focused on the Michigan market. So I think those are two right off the bat. And if there's any others that you guys can think of, please bring them up right now. Yeah, this is definitely another step forward. Michigan is the 10th state to legalize in America. Illinois will be the 11th state in America to legalize. Five Finger Limited says 20 more states and the feds will have to legalize. Well, we're going to have Illinois in a month, so that'll give us 11. So, yeah, if we have 30 states, and that's pretty much a majority. Oh, you're not near them at the time? No problem. If you ever get down there and you find the time to go to a dispensary that's legal, please make a video, send it to me, and I would love to post it. Dylan Fraser says, I'll go look and see what I can find for MSOs in Michigan. I'll be back. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you, man. It's the power of community right here. Finding information in real time. Five Finger Limited says, Ianthus, bye. Kyle says, True Leave is close to Michigan through Connecticut, but that's a stretch. Neurosis says, America is progressing forward at the federal level, but I am predicting that Latin America will go legal before the United States. Interesting. Dale says, ACB BAM is the good play. Sam says, is it going to be green tomorrow? I'm tired of red days. I own Xena, ACB, and Afria. Willing to buy Radiant Technologies. Well, I think we should definitely be watching Radiant Technologies tomorrow. They just reported, and they're forecasting some huge growth. So we definitely should be watching them. I think we should also be watching Dixie Brands. I think we should also be watching Vario Health. And if there's any other companies that will be doing business out of Michigan, please let's discuss it right now while we're live. And maybe we can make a list that we can all keep our eye on for tomorrow. And hopefully we have a big green day tomorrow. Infinite Possibility says, I think I'll buy more NWES tomorrow. I hope you win on that trade. Infinite Possibility says, I crushed the like button. Thank you guys for the 35 likes. I appreciate it. Okay. William Lozon says, wake up, USA. Let's go federally legal. I think it's happening. It's happening, guys. It happened in Canada and none of us really expected it. It just happened. So 10 states in America, as of January, 11 states in America. You know, if you open up one state a month in a year, that takes us up to 23 states. So yeah, let's just keep going. A huge typhoon to hit Philippines? That's not good. Yeah, I like AYRSF. I actually live streamed their investor conference a few weeks ago. So take a look at that video. They look really, really good. Tight float, and they're really focused on profitability. Why is everyone so hyped about Radiant Technologies? Well, Radiant Technologies is an extraction play. They're working with Aurora Cannabis out of Aurora Sky in Edmonton. They just reported 1.2 million in quarterly sales, which was a record. And they're projecting that next quarter, their quarterly sales is going to 10 to 12 million, which will be 1,000% increase. So 1,000% increase in revenue usually is a very bullish signal. Dustin Rice says Infinite Possibilities, Oxley, which loaned them $5 million, which was supposed to be paid as follows. The proceeds from 85% of all grams sold by Believe will be delivered to Oxley as payment. Ross Fleming says, what's up, Rich? I'm ready to see what Radiant Technologies and Grow Generation stocks do tomorrow. Yes. So Radiant Technologies reported very strong and the future projections look very massive. So keep them on your watch list tomorrow and for the next quarter. And Grow Generation Corp is going to be listed on the NASDAQ as of tomorrow, GRWG. And they're in the business of stores for cannabis MSOs in America. MSOs are multi-state operators. Those multi-state operators, they need to buy products. They need to buy lighting. They need to buy soil. So they need to go to stores to buy those products. Grow Generation Corp is those stores. So there's a place for Grow Generation Corp in the sector. That's why they're up 100% plus in 2019. And that's why I think that they're one of the best companies in 2019 to watch and why they're going to the NASDAQ as of tomorrow. Thank you, Neurosis. I appreciate you, man. Dylan Fraser says, one article saying SOL is in Michigan. So that's 3 companies right now that we know are doing business in Michigan. SOL, Dixie Brands, and Vireo Health. At least 3. Oscar Perez says, hola amigo. Thanks for your videos. I appreciate. I will go with cannabis. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate you, man. Trevor Ritchie says, I liked the Tesla Cybertruck chat. Got time for a Tesla community chat? I mean, I'm always down to talk about the Tesla Cybertruck. I think it's really cool. I think it's the future. And I think that Tesla is a great stock. And I think we should be watching Tesla very carefully because Elon Musk is a visionary, an innovator, and he's clearly done a very, very good job with the Cybertruck because they've already sold over 250,000 pre-orders and already made billions of dollars just selling pre-orders. Infinite Possibility says, I recommend everyone read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I agree. Robert Kiyosaki, one of the best authors of our generation. Okay, guys, let me put on a song here for a second. I'll be back. That's okay. 1 second here. Let me put a song on for you guys to celebrate the legalization of cannabis in Michigan.
And what I'm trying to say to you
This is the more
is that if this is legalized, then everybody is going to have unlimited access to pot. And unlike other people that are irresponsible child abusers, you're going to have free access.
I'm not sure if you know, but everybody has the ability to get their hands on pot right now, whether it's legal or not.
It's the Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. Drake just signed the deal. He's fucking with some cannabis. More life growth in this bitch. This shit's insanity. I smoke to keep the peace, and plus it eases all my allergies. Principals puffing on some good shit with the faculty. Casually painting y'all a picture like a masterpiece. The more rag just past the house of commons. It's about time you idiots do something in common. Safe bank, great thanks. Hope you go to great lengths. It's time to free the people out the jails. Cut the chains. Control substance. I'm blowing something that's so destructive. Why you lock up the people? You know it's over nothing. This shit is legal here in Canada, America. It's time to change. Obama said it. Hurry up and get it done. Fuck your criminal offense. We need a retrial. Getting locked up for weed. I call that green mile. Privatized jail systems. You must be senile. I don't even have to write my thoughts. This shit's a freestyle. It's the Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. Now put your hands way up for historical votes. This is a celebration on toke. I'm raising a toast, blazing the dope. All color of the nations, this hope. We had a 52-week low. I see it rising now. Rich TV called that shit. There's no surprises now. 40 stores per month going up in Ontario. More weed, more peace. That's really the scenario. Adverse across the nation. It's a perfect combination. We need to free the people. It's reverse incarceration. Time to make decisions and put aside all religions. People have been patient, so just end the prohibition. CGC, ACB, SMG. Those are tickets for all of y'all that should pay attention. I'm a fly guy when investing in GTI. Sipping my ties, feeling strong. Popeyes is full throttle. Kush bottles. And you can miss May if you ain't buying Tilray. It's the Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that. The Morag. Listen, we take a more back. For centuries now, you've been treating us like a floor mat. Don't hold back. This big kush talk, I blow back. It's more life growth in this bitch. I thought you know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I just. Or solid or something.
Yeah. So thank you guys for all your messages. I'm just reading all you guys' messages. So it looks as though Curaleaf is actually in Michigan as well. From what I see here from your guys' messages. So if that's true, that's Dixie Brands, Vireo Health, Curaleaf, and who else did we mention? Dixie Brands, Curaleaf, Vireo Health, and I know there was another one that was mentioned, but I can't remember. That we need. I should have wrote them down. You're packing a bowl right now. Enjoy it. You think Cura is there? Yeah, so there are going to be some MSOs that are definitely going to be doing business in Michigan. I'm sure they're all going to be coming out with press releases tomorrow. So we'll be watching it very closely. Like usual, I like to bring you guys the news and the information first. So that's why I brought you guys this information first. I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that Michigan is now officially legal. congratulations to everybody in America and everybody in Michigan. Recreational cannabis is now legal in Michigan as of today. There's hundreds of people lined up waiting outside for their legal cannabis, and they no longer have to go into the shadows to their neighbors, to the black market to get their cannabis. They can now just walk into a store and buy their cannabis, which we have the ability to do here all across Canada. We can literally just walk into a store and buy our cannabis. So congratulations to everybody in Michigan. You now have the freedom to do the same. And as of January 1st, Illinois will also provide the same opportunity for residents. January 1st, 2020 will be the first day Illinois will be able to offer recreational cannabis at 6 a.m. See you later. At 6 a.m., that's when we expect Illinois to start selling. So congratulations once again to everybody in Michigan. Congratulations to everybody in Illinois. This is told you guys this has been a revolution that's happening. This can't be stopped. And this is momentum. It's momentum. And the momentum is real. Like, it's not going to be stopped. Like, people don't understand, like, you don't just get to this point without a lot of hard work, without a lot of effort by politicians, lobbyists, people that are just enthusiasts pushing for this. So thousands and thousands and millions of people have been pushing for this all over the world, all over America. Think about the millions of Americans who have been jailed due to cannabis-related crimes. I heard one gentleman was jailed for 10 years for 2 joints. 10 years for 2 joints. Now you're able to have 10 ounces at your house. Talk about going from one extreme to the other. You could have gone to jail for 2 joints, and now you can actually have 10 ounces in your home. Like, this is crazy. People have gone to jail for 10 years for 2 joints. So this is a revolution. This needed to happen, and this is going to happen. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop it. Do I think the news will affect Kronos in a good way? You know, news is very crazy. Like, last week, I thought we were going to have a strong week after the MORE Act got past the House 2410. And then the FDA came out with news saying that they want to approve CBDs before anyone really claims that CBDs have all these medicinal uses. They wanted to have it approved. I thought that was a huge downer for the market, and the entire stock market went down because of it. So anything can happen in this market. We need to be very, very careful. I think we need to look at individual stocks right now, look at their financials, look at their balance sheets, look at their assets, look at their liabilities, look at their burn rate, and really try to make sure we make very good decisions with our money, because we are in a market that is very volatile, very risky, lots of speculation, news, a lot of retail investors, a lot of panic everywhere. So there's a lot of everything going on in the sector, and that's what creates all the volatility. Infinite Possibility says, I heard one lady got locked up for 10 years for 2 plants in her yard. Yo, what's up, Max Power? How you doing, man? What are the next states to legalize in 2020? That's a good question. I just know that Illinois will be legal as of January 1st, 2020. They will be the first state to legalize in 2020 at 6 a.m. January 1st. That's what I do know. Kyle Bertrand says, we have to remember USA news helps USA stocks. Canadian news affects your Canadian stocks. I think that Michigan opening up helps the whole sector. It's another huge market, and I think it's a good sign for everyone that legalization is happening, that we are going to continue to move forward. Dylan Fraser says, I got caught way back. I think I was 19, got pulled over because my headlights were off after I got gas. 1/8 on me. Cops took it away, told me to go home. I did, straight home. It's a very smart move. I think you did the right thing. Max Power says, chilling in Muskoka in a snowstorm, smoking pink kush, tuna kush, Moby Dick, nuking, pre-98 Bubba Kush, stocked. So, yeah, so as of today, Michigan was the 10th state in America to legalize. As of January 1st, 2020, Illinois will be the 11th state to legalize recreational cannabis in America. Max Power says, I licensed to grow, have had my license for 10 years now, 33 plants indoor, 9 plants outdoor. I'm allowed to keep 3,000 grams in my home. That's like 6.1 pounds, I think. Wow, it's huge. 3,000 grams. Neurosis says, Max Power may be torching for all of us. Dustin Rice says, you think that ACB being pulled in Germany will affect the stock price? It's not going to help it. It's not going to help it. But they also just opened up a store in Edmonton, so I think it evens out. Five Finger Limited says, my buddy and Mason were fishing today. He said you guys ice fish, drill a hole in ice. Hoof Here Ted says, from a Vancouverite who has been buying weed from over 100 dispensaries in 15 years, it's now legal, and there are 7 dispensaries now, and the prices are effed. Infinite Possibility says, Max and me smoking for everyone tonight. I think a lot of people in here are probably smoking right now. Max Power says, just set up my room today. Got seeds germinating now. Granddaddy Purple, Super Lemon Haze, Purple Kush, Grandpa's Breath, and pre-99 Bubba. That sounds good, man. Trevor says, did you else nutrition new video? No, I didn't see it. Max Power says, I bought some ACB. I'm a patient with them. Infinite Possibility says, damn, Max, I got to come over to your place. So, yeah, I wanted to bring you guys the big news. Michigan is now officially legal for recreational cannabis. Had to bring the news for you guys. Big news, breaking news. And Illinois will be legal January 1st, 2019 at 6 a.m. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to let you guys go. Sunday Night Football. Raptors just won again. They're just crushing Utah. Raptors are unbeatable at home right now, by the way. And thank you guys for watching. Hope we have a great Green Day tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on everything. I'm going to be interviewing the CEO of Grown Rogue tomorrow. Stay tuned. Get your popcorn ready. And I hope you guys tune in. And I'll be watching the markets. First thing market open. I'm also hearing a rumor, and I'm probably going to do a video on it, maybe even later today. I'm hearing a rumor about Canopy Growth, a new CEO being announced soon, maybe as early as this week. I don't want to speculate what day. I don't want to be wrong because I don't know. But there's a lot of people, there's a lot of talk buzzing that something's going to happen here with Canopy Growth. So stay tuned. If I hear anything or anything breaks, I'll bring it to you first. Just want to talk to you guys and congratulate you guys in Michigan. Congratulations once again. You guys now are legal for recreational cannabis, the 10th state in America. Congratulations. Enjoy it. And we're going to play some music because this is a monumentous occasion. This is called Weed Stocks to Watch. Appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining.
You kid,
Smash that like button.
Rich TV. Is in the house, big money.
Let's go, Raptors!
Ill kid in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on a paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, just a hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes. Hope you enjoying the show. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, just a hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes. Hope you enjoying the show. Yeah, respect the hustle, cause the hustle never stops. I keep buying on the low and then I'm selling when it tops. I'm watching Rich, he got the picks for the whole group. You better listen up quick before it's old news. You never miss my shine straight like Invisalign. First place, shit, I got it locked like I'm 69. We shooting stars, blast off, watch your eye socket. We trash stocks till they blow when they skyrocket. I rule my poems just like a haiku. Rich TV watching, that is my tool. I'm succeeding, I just keep up with the race. And if you fall and get back up, don't let it hit you in the face. We always learning when we making our mistakes. Don't feel bad about an L, cause winning is our fate. Ill Kid, talking facts, I'ma guide you. And if you down with the cause, then you can ride too. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, cause I hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes. Hope you enjoying the show. Yeah, I see the constellation working with its operation. Cannabis is booming, I'm assuming that it's all with patience. Aurora, good feeling in my aura. I'ma double down on everything that watch I fucking Sora. Chronos crew, hot just like a bowl of soup. Invest in the best, Rich said it, you know the rules. You wanna listen to the others, you can go ahead. But I'm a spider on the wall like it's Charlotte's Web. I got the stamina when I'm buying half of you. Don't listen to the poor advice, that shit is bad for you. The haters cover their face just like a masquerade. But my soul is at peace, I tell them namaste. Can't trust, something that you can't trust. Canadian giant everywhere just like dandruff. I hug and kiss them, you know what that is? XO. Parlez-vous français, I tell them hexo. Rich TV is in the house, big money, big stocks, that's what we all about. Ill Kid is in the place, and we tearing up the game, staying on the paper chase. Can't nobody match the grind, cause I hustle every day. I know that we ain't got much time. I do this for the 52-week highs and the lows, how it goes. Hope you enjoying the show.
Your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Thank you guys for joining. Congratulations, Michigan, Illinois, you're next. Legalization coming. Edibles on the shelves in 2 weeks. Cannabis-infused beverages. It's true. You ain't winning, you ain't watching, and I'm out. Peace. Sunday Night Football. Raps win. Raps win. Peace.